So I build electric guitars, and when I'm not doing that, I'm doing band stuff or listing stuff on eBay. I don't really have any spare time to earn any extra pocket money. So I figured I'd just Truman Show myself and pimp out my privacy. This is Last Chance Arcade. Hey you guys, I'm back. Welcome back. It's episode 9, or chapter 9. It's video number 9. And I've hit my first big old roadblock. I've absolutely screwed myself. I went to export yesterday's video and there wasn't enough room. And there wasn't enough stuff to delete to make room. The only thing I could delete was like the first fully edited video that I've got. Now, I've backed it up onto the Google Drive, onto the cloud, onto some kind of Google Photos, I think. And I deleted it. Then I realised that I needed to make a short out of it, so I went to retrieve it. I went to bring it back. It turns out that's not as easy as it sounds. Turns out, Google's only a small indie company that just hasn't put enough resources into user compatibility yet, because I found the video, I pressed download. Did it download? No, of course it didn't. The only way I found of getting my video back was finding it on Google Drive, hitting edit, waiting about 20 minutes for the editor to load up because it was a 13-minute video, and then I had to nudge the brightness one notch so that it registered as not the same flat file, and then save it, which took another fucking 20 minutes. So I've been struggling a bit today. I've managed to cut my first 8 episodes or so into shorts. I've had an idea where I'm just gonna, I just don't have the time to scrub through and find nice little interesting bits or satisfying bits of guitar building. So I figured I'd just start a series of shorts, which is called My Life in 1 Minute, and then I just do it day by day. I just take the whole video, speed it up so it only takes a minute, and then just upload those. Hopefully it won't do too badly, and hopefully the sound of a whole day's worth of nonsense sped up isn't going to send people insane, and the high frame rate of all the shit happening is just going to, I don't know, hopefully it'll hypnotise people to come and subscribe. But if it doesn't, at least I'm putting shorts out there. That's part of the pigeon on my roof. You can hear that. Never mind. So yeah, I think the first big investment of this channel is going to be a laptop or a computer. I think I can probably get away with spending about $200 on a computer or a laptop. That's going to be easier said than done, for sure. It's like, basically I earn very little more than my monthly outgoings. For example, I've got a stag do next month, and I've used all of my disposable income for the last 4 months just to be able to pay for the activities. And now I'm just going to have to try and spend 50 quid on the night out over 2 days, and then I'll be absolutely golden. Then I'll be back at net zero, ready to save up for Christmas. God, money sucks. Doesn't money suck ass? Never mind. But yeah, that's essentially where all my money's gone for the past 2 years, just stag do after stag do. Which is fine. I love spending time with my friends. I love celebrating their relationships and going and getting pissed up in different cities in the UK. I am honestly a little salty that I never got a stag do, considering I was the first one of the social circle to get married. But it was in COVID. I had a bunch of people that were going to come on a stag do, but then lockdown happened, and it just never got reorganised. So yeah, I'm a little salty that I've spent all of my money on other people's stag do's and never got one myself. Especially since I'd like to say subtly hinting at getting them to throw me a belated stag do. And when I say belated stag do, I mean just get like my 5 or 6 closest friends in a room with a crate of beers and just play a D&D one shot over the course of the evening. I think that sounds divine. It'd be like I was in my mid-20s again. Oh my. What a time to be alive. Well, maybe not my mid-20s specifically, but mid-20s in general are usually a brilliant time in one's life. I remember it well. I remember thinking that I knew everything. I remember thinking I was going to live forever and everyone I knew was going to live forever. And now I'm a jaded old mid-30s guy who knows that, ooh, nothing lasts forever. So, what are you going to do? I think I need to stop talking about stag do's. This isn't what the video's about. So, yeah, I need to sort out the storage issue. And I think cutting these things into shorts, backing them up, deleting them, that's going to at least get me a few weeks of leeway there. Like, oh my god, making the shorts. Like the app I use an app called UCut, which is, I've used it for years. I love it. I think it's great. It does exactly what it needs to do, I think. However, when you're speeding something up to try and get exactly a minute, obviously that's like, it's speeding it up by like 22 to 30 times speed or something like that, and there's no nudge button. So I just have to kind of tap around the right area hundreds of times until I get like 59.5 or above. Yeah, that's taken a little bit of time up today, but it's all good. We've done it, and we've made some. Should I do voiceovers on the shorts? I was thinking about maybe just trying to bust it in a minute. Just actually, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say bust it in a minute. I've been thinking about like narrating it, like I said I wasn't going to do for these videos, but obviously since it's a minute, it would just be ridiculous. It'd just be like, you know, alarm, up, brush teeth, drive. I'm obviously brilliant at improv in there. I can't even remember what I do, even though I've been filming it for the last 2 weeks. Never mind. I clearly have a memory problem as well as a storage problem. That's good. I guess it's like, like at the moment it feels like every time I'm trying to move forward, something seems determined to drag me back. But I guess maybe that's the point. Like if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? I mean, everyone is kind of doing it, I guess. Like I'm a big fan of lolcows, and I am. I'd like to say I'm determined not to turn into one, but the amount of waffle that I've put on here, I've already given enough ammunition. But at the end of the day, like, starting something new is pretty weird. Like, and for me, I expected the hard bits to be the work and like the filming, the editing and stuff. I really wasn't expecting it to be fighting the phone. It wasn't, you know, the one tool that I have doing its best to stop me from doing what I'm trying to do. This has been quite a whingy episode. I do apologise. Like, it's been one of the tougher days today. Everything kind of, it was piling up. Like I have a little notes on my phone that tells me if I've recorded it. I mean, that's the thing as well. Like when it exports, it's just a little black thumbnail. So I've got to list all the episodes in order and just the length of the episode that they are. So hopefully no two episodes are ever the exact same length, because if they are, I'll be pretty screwed. Good, man. It's got like a column for, you know, if it's been shot, if it's been, the volume's been sorted out, if I've done the voiceover, if I've turned it into shorts, if I've backed it up, like all this stuff. And it was all getting, it was all coming to a head. There was little green ticks everywhere. I just needed to export one more video. That's all I needed to do. But yeah, like I say, I'm sorry. I do keep whinging. Just a little snippet there of Damien the Bush Dog. Just Damien and the Bush Dog. Oh, that's a detective novel that needs to happen. But yeah, Damien the Bush Dog, just laying down the old Cadence theme there. It's, you know, we've done this quite snazzy little tour around the building, and they wanted to use some royalty-free music. I was like, you should just play the music, man. You should show what the guitars sound like. But yeah, took a bit of convincing, but I got them around to it. So after all my organisational problems today, I decided to look for quotes about being overcome by organisation and, you know, overcoming hurdles and challenges and stuff like that.
Jesus.
And it gave me some absolutely horrendous, terrible quotes by people I've never heard of. But I found a Benjamin Franklin quote, and he said, "For every minute spent in organising, an hour is earned." And I thought that was quite good. I thought maybe I could work out how many hours I've bought myself there by trying to organise my phone. And considering I spent over an hour today trying to retrieve a video that I backed up so that I could make a short out of it, I've earned myself about 3 days, which is roughly the amount of time that I'm going to need to regulate my blood pressure after today. But we've got today's video to edit, so I'm going to get my nose back to the grindstone. See you tomorrow.